Hi everyone! In this video I will give you 5 criteria to be sure to choose a good quality product when you buy for the first time a hair topper like this and like the topper I'm wearing now. So the first thing to check is that the base of the topper is in silk top. So I can show you what silk top is. It's the best scalp imitation on the market now. With silk material you can see that the knots are not visible because the knots of the hair are under the silk base. You can buy something else, but if it's lace or tulle or monotop or something else, it should be cheaper. And to check that, you need to see if it's transparent under the surface of the base. With silk base it's not transparent, you cannot see my finger and you cannot see the knots. It's very important. The silk base must be incorporated in a broader base because when you have alopecia it's because you already lose a lot of hair. So it's important to have a good coverage. When I discussed with a customer, I can see that they always want small base, but it's not a good idea. When the base is too small, it will not be enough to cover your alopecia. So if there is difference of density, it will be detectable. In color also, if there are difference of color. So the wider the base is, the most natural the result will be. So it's very important to have at least 7 by 7 inches or 8 by 8 inches. Smaller base are very not a good idea, and they will clip in area of your alopecia that is strong, and it's not good to have clip in strong area of alopecia because if you don't have enough hair, the topper will move and also the small hair that you have, you will lose it. Also, it's very important that it's not only silk, but that the fabric is flexible like this. It's stretchy, so it can take the shape of your head. It will not make like something like this that you cannot stretch. And it's very important to be able to shape the topper like the shape of your head. Because if not, it will be detectable and everyone will be able to see the topper. So sometimes I can see on websites some silk material, but only silk, and I can see that the structure is very rigid, is very hard to shape. And in this situation, you will have something like that, and you can be bloop, 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 and it will not be beautiful at all. The hair quality is also very important to check. So it's sometimes hard to check in video and in photos, but it's really important that you can see it's shiny, soft and smooth. The hair quality must be obvious in videos and in photos of the website. If you have a doubt, it's not good. You need to be able to see the model in videos on Instagram stories or in YouTube videos like this. It's really important because sometimes there is websites that sells products from other brand. So for instance, I already saw my photos on other websites, but they are obviously not selling this product because they are mine. So it's really important to check on the Instagram profile that you can see the product in videos or in stories, and that the photos are real and that the quality is obvious. So as you can see, the hair are really shiny. It's like the hair of superstar. You don't want to buy hair that are dry or that are just common. You buy hair, it's really expensive, so it's important that you have the best hair quality, because if you don't have a good quality at the beginning, it's in 2 or 3 months it will be over for the topper. So it's important that at the beginning the hair is perfect, because in 2 or 3 years you will still be able to wear it. Even if it will be the end of the product, it will be the end in 2 years or 3. It will not be the end in 2 months. So the hair should be beautiful, like the hair that you can see on coloring commercials or shampoo commercials. It's really important to check, and it should be obvious. The hair density of a topper is also important. As you can see, the part line is very small. You don't have a huge part line. I often see that customers really don't want too much hair for their first topper. They always say to me, I don't want too much hair, it's too much density, I want to be sure to don't have a big volume effect. This quantity of hair is the hair you already lose in your life. It's hard to say, but it's the truth. I can show you my scalp, I lose maybe 2/3 of my hair. So this is minimal to cover your alopecia, because if you have a product that is not enough dense, that you don't have on the product enough hair density, it will not hide good enough your alopecia. I'm used to women customers that buy toppers. I know that your first reaction is always, oh my god, there is too much hair, or please Laure, I don't want too much hair density because I'm used to have not a lot of hair, and I don't want a big density because I never had a lot of density in my life. But trust me, this is not too much. As you can see, it's not too much, it's just normal hair. Like, I'm not a superstar, I'm not Sue Ellen in Dallas. It's just normal hair, but it's density enough to cover my alopecia. And if the density is not enough, it will not be enough to cover your alopecia, so you will be able to see your alopecia here, and it's not good because it's not what you want, that people guess that you have something on your hair. So it's important to have enough hair density. Also because every day when you wear a topper, when you brush it, when you clean it under the water, when you wash it, sorry, they lose a bit of hair. It's normal, you can lose maybe 1 or 2 or maybe 10 hair per day. Imagine in 6 months if at the beginning you have a big part line because you don't have enough hair on your hair topper. In 6 months you will have holes, and it will be a disaster. So it's very important to check the quality of a piece, that at the beginning you have enough hair, but it will not be something that is shocking for other people. It's just normal hair, like normal people. You just have to appropriate yourself your new image with hair, because when you lose your hair since maybe 10 years, it's hard to see yourself with normal hair anymore. It's weird. You just need to get used to this new image of yourself with hair, but people in the street will not be shocked because you have hair like that. It's just normal hair. It's not something that is obvious that you have something on your hair. So I hope that with these 5 criteria you will be able to buy a good quality hair product. Obviously, these 5 criteria are always respected when you buy on Comme un Diadème website. Comme un Diadème means like a tiara, like it's like a tiara on your head and you are just a princess now. So when you buy at Comme un Diadème, you are sure that these criteria are respected. But if you want to buy somewhere else, it's important to check that these criteria are here to be sure to buy a good quality product. So I hope that you liked this video. It was a bit difficult for me with English, I'm sure you guessed it, but don't hesitate to DM me on Instagram or Facebook or on the website. I'm really able to understand English very well, and I can write it very well, better than I speak, so don't be afraid to do. And see you soon in my next video.